¿Cómo estás, amigos? Es hora de nuevo para el motociclista del Arpa de Blues. Well, hey, everybody. All right. Well, I'm back again in the shop. Today, I am going to put some bags on the Softail Deluxe. Now, here's the story, okay? A while back, I was in Modesto, California, and I was at Mitchell's Harley Davidson, and they had a whole big pile of all this stuff that was either used or marked down. It was clearance, okay? It was a clearance table. And so they had a sissy bar, which I did install on the night train. You can see right there, okay? And they had a set of bags. Now, I've been looking for bags for my bike, for the Softail Deluxe here, because just anything doesn't fit it. They've got to be short, and then they've got to be big enough to where, you know, you can use them. And I happened to stumble across these guys right here. You guys might, I've gone over this in another episode, but these guys. And the guy there said that they won't fit on a Softail, but I got to looking at them and I'm thinking, I bet you they'll fit. And they have the hardware with them. But what they didn't have was the landing hardware, because it's a quick lock, quick release setup on this. Let me get the mount and I'll show it to you. Okay, so you can see that it's a quick release. This bolts onto the bag. You can see there's 3 bolts there, and then these just slip on here like that, and they just slip on, and I'm thinking, gosh, this should fit my bike, you know. And so after going all over heck trying to figure out if I could find some landing hardware, which I bought some Harley Davidson landing hardware off of eBay, and they were not the right things, or Amazon rather. They were not the right things. I went to Harley Davidson and they didn't have the right things either that would fit that. So my next move was to call Viking Bags, because these are Viking Bags, okay? And I asked them if I could get some landing hardware. They asked me what year model my motorcycle was, and then she got off the phone and said, I'll be right back. Put me on hold, comes back a few minutes later, and says, okay, here's the deal. We do have those in stock. And I'm like, okay. And I said, what are they going to cost me? She says, hold on, I got to go get pricing. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, okay, you got to go get pricing. Then she comes back and says, here's the deal. I got 2 ways for you. You can either, I can either price these out for you and you can buy them, or I can send you a link where you could leave a review, a good review for my service, and I will send them to you for free. Well, I chose choice number B, of course, the latter, because I figured, you know, why not? If they're going to give them to me, they're worth a good review. So I give them a good review, and boom, 3 days later, I have my landing hardware. They fit. Everything was perfect. They didn't send me any bolts, but beggars can't be choosers. I found some bolts. Matthew's Harley Davidson here in Fresno had some bolts, and so I'm set. I'm going to put them on, and we're going to see what they look like, okay? And I will eventually want to clean them up before I leave them on my bike, but I'm going to go ahead and install the landing hardware. Hey, by the way, welcome to the Blues Art Biker channel. All right, so let's put them on, and it's no big deal. I've already taken one of the bolts out, as you can see right here, because I had to get the right size. So just take these out, screw them back in with some longer bolts. Here's the landing hardware, what it looks like. Let's see here. I got these bolts, Harley Davidson. These are better because they're chrome. Those aren't chrome. Where is the hardware at? It's in my pocket here somewhere. They look just like that, and they fit perfect in there. So, okay, so you just screw in there like that, and you got it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right now, so let's go. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and pop this bolt off. These bolts are really tight, and there's Loctite on them. They haven't been off since this bike was new. So I'm just going to buzz that off real quick. Okay, and then we'll get the other gizmo here. The landing hardware. There you go. And we'll put the other one in, and we'll be ready to fit up the bag. And there it is. Okay, so next what we got to do, it's a little tricky. We got to fit that thing on there. We got to fit it on here. And I do believe that these were on a different bike. As you can see, I've already put one of them on over here, so I know what I'm doing. But I had to drill another hole in it to get it to fit. But we'll see. This is another side. So what I do is I'm going to screw the mounter on here, and then I'm going to adjust it, and let's do it. You'll see. I'm going to go ahead and screw that on, attach the mount to this. It's no big deal. It's just some bolts. I'm not even going to show that. And then we'll see what she looks like. And you got to line them up and put them on there. And there we go. Let's do it. Okay, so I just slipped this thing on here. And there's some... I can see already that this one's going to have to move back some because it's going to be too far forward. Yeah, see, it ain't going to fit. So this is going to have to slide back. So these things are, there's little bolts under here that you set to hold this so it doesn't move back and forth, so you can adjust it. Let's see where we are here. Let's go ahead and unscrew that thing. Oh, that's a tight one. Probably gonna have to pull this off. Let's go ahead and pull this off. kind of looks about right there. Okay, I'm going to bolt it on. Tighten these up here, and we'll see how it looks. See, there's a set screw underneath there. You tighten that up, and that holds it. Just set screw underneath. See under there? Set screw. Okay, tighten it up a little bit. Get it hold. I probably might have to move it a little bit more too. Okay, all right. Let's put it on the bag, and then we'll fit it up. All right. Well, here it is. I got this thing bolted on, and I got it adjusted, so it should slip right on. Let's see what happens here. How simple is that? There it is. We've got a bagger. All right. Well, that looks pretty good, huh? Yeah. Yeah. About right. There, everything looks about right. I think I did it. I think they did it. These are Viking bags, friends. I gotta put that on my keychain. And they are a little bit on the bouncy side, but not too bad. This bike doesn't vibrate a heck of a lot anyway, so yeah. So we got bags on the Softail Deluxe now. So whenever I go someplace, I can take my shirt off and put my shirt in there if it gets too hot. That's what I've been wanting for a while. All right, and so I've got about, with everything, the bolts and all the bolts I had to buy for it and all of that, I got about, oh, I don't know, 60 bucks into them, 70 bucks into them, something like that. They're $200 and almost $300 online new, and there's nothing wrong with these. So I'm gonna clean them up with some Armor All, and they're gonna look nice. There you go, friends. Yeah, they don't look bad from the back. It looks good. Excellent. Well, all right, so these are Viking bags, and they're on my bike. And it wasn't that big of a deal to do. I had to do a little bit of adapting, but for the most part, it was pretty easy. So check it out. If you guys have a Softail Deluxe, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on bags, and you want to get some bags that fit, because the problem with the Softail Deluxe is you've got these two mufflers down here. So if you want to get some little bags just to have some bags on it, those will fit, and they're just fine, and they're reasonable in price. I think they're around 249 or 299 bucks, something like that, for a new set like this. And they've got, Viking has all kinds of different bags and stuff too. Like I said, I bought these used, so I didn't choose. But if I ever bought some new ones, I already got the hardware on it, so all I gotta do is just slip them off and slip them on. But there it is. All right. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. I think I've done enough here. All right, well, we've got bags. They don't look too bad. So I'm done with that little project. Now I'm thinking about selling that bike. So I don't know. I might keep it for a while. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But that's it for today's episode. Really appreciate everybody watching. All right, thanks a lot for staying tuned. Thanks a lot for checking us out every Tuesday, every Saturday, right here on YouTube. If you could also be so kind to hit the subscribe button, give me the thumbs up, and hit the little bell. All right, subscribe button means we're friends for life. The thumbs up lets YouTube know you like what I'm doing. Me too. It makes me happy. The little bell, that's going to give you the every Tuesday and every Saturday alert that I'm going to be putting up a new video. So that's all we got to do. Thanks a lot for tuning in again. I really appreciate everybody. Stay cool. Stay tuned for more Blues Heart Biker. Watch past episodes of the Blues Heart Biker. I got all kinds of crazy stuff on here. And be cool and take care of yourself, all right? Always be cool and have a good time all the time. Recipe for success and happiness. So, all right, thanks a lot, everybody. Be careful and ride safe. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you next time right here on the Blues Heart Biker channel.
Bye.